My response on the VIP protection video. I think, okay, shout outs to Izaza Eyewear. I'm out in Cape Town. Check them out in Long Street. Appreciate you, my brother. I love you, my brother. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I'm sending all of it right back to you, 10 times fold. May you become a multi-millionaire many times over in dollars. May you become a billionaire. You're a hustler. You're an entrepreneur. Congratulations on your place. Ekasi, Estratweni. Congratulations to Izaza Eyewear as well. I know it Josie, Nase Josie Siazazazela, Nase Cape Town Izaza Eyewear. For those who don't know what is Ukzazazela, this is Izazazel. This one is from Joburg. It's called Zazazel. Just to give you a bit of a context for those who don't come from South Africa, sunglasses in South African street lingo or slang, we call them Amazaza or Izaza. So this one is called Zazazel. So when I'm in Joburg, Zazazela. When I'm in Cape Town, Izaza Eyewear. My response to the video, the VIP protection video, says the investigations are still going on. So we don't know if the kids had pulled out a gun. Either the kids had scared the VIP protection guys. As you do know that it just came out now that Honorable Paul Mashatile was being driven by the VIP protection team. So we're just going to have to wait and hear the real information because we're not there. The only part we saw when they were already gunning the boy. That's number one. Number two, if the truth reveals that the boys didn't have any guns or any arms to threaten the safety of the police officers or the VIP protection guys with the leadership as well in the car, I think Ubuntu says yintwana lezana. Ubuntu says so. Ubuntu says kidintwana tsa rona tse yintwana zethu lezi bafethu. Sesiyaziganda laphayana. Sesizigande ebusweni siphume ngeintshiza laphayana ama-AK sibo my 5, 6, 7, 8 intwana encane uyayibona le ntwana helpless. And number one, I mean ipolo uyayibona ipolo na ukuthi okay right. Esivange ipolo mhlambi lezi esidelelayo ezigroti eziphethe intshiza or mhlambi igebengu. Unless if you can see ukuthi mhlambi intwana ezidakwa utshwala or intwana ezidakwa ukudelela mhlambi ziyaphapha. There is no need to be harassing citizens sibaganda laphana sibashanga amabhuti siphuma ngama-AK unless our lives were in danger or were at a threat. You know, when I look at a situation like this, for me it's almost a similar situation as, you know, or let me say the type of feeling that I get every time when I pass by a security by the bitang, the coin delivery, not coin delivery, money delivery vehicles. Sebadulanga badi shapaka di heist. Dallas sakula tina bekudumi FG, the CBZ Fidelity cards. Markona manja ngazi kubayibiza ukuthi all these different companies that transport money. I know G4S is one of the companies that provide money security, mobile money security, moving money around. It's like when you're next to that car, you know, because of so many videos that you've watched, so many movies that you've watched, you're always alert, right? Because you also think, like, imagine working there, having to be the security guard that's always carrying the gun. Like, anything can happen, because as you watch those videos on YouTube or you've watched movies of heists or even just reality videos show you that anybody could be a robber. Anybody in the queue, out of all the people where the people are delivering the money at or they are there to pick up the money, anybody can just turn around and, you know, so you can only imagine how paranoid those guys are when they're doing their work or when they're at a stop to either pick up money or deliver money. Most of the time, I think it's the picking up of money. For me, I think of it and I'm like, yo, those guys, it's sort of understandable why they would always be alert and anything can happen, you know? But not emgwaqweni. I mean, uyabona ipolo khona uchere move na khona ingosi zethu babona ke bana bathu bale, you know? Not unless, I don't know, maybe they might have driven nonsense. Still, you don't reprimand them by le bafulisa ka mo kareng le baganda mo ke ntwana tsa rona intwana zethu ngeke sizishaye kanje sizigande kanje noma ngabe zidelelile le ntwana zibhedile I don't think that's the type of excessive force we should practice on ordinary citizens that are unarmed. So I'm very disappointed there. But then again, number 3, with the point 1 being said and saying we're waiting for investigations to take place, we're still waiting for the sense of Mayiwa Batini suspects to be convicted. This is 10 years later. We're still waiting for the arrest of proper suspects for the AKA murder. We're still waiting for a lot of the unlawlessness that keeps happening in the country, for people that kill people in Phoenix. We're still waiting for all these multiple crimes that keep getting committed and they never get solved. We are still waiting for DJ Somebody's killers to be found. We are still waiting. So can you really trust the police when they're saying they're investigating? Can you really have faith in police and say, okay, they're still investigating? So maybe to wrap it up, I'll just say it's sad that we're encouraging our youth to be progressive, to work hard, to not be criminals, to abide by the rules that govern the country, to be progressive citizens, to hustle, look for jobs, so they become taxpayers themselves, they contribute in the economy of the country. When they get to do that and they're driving themselves as young people on their own lane, when we punish them, Lord knows what they did. No matter what they did, I don't think it's something that deserved that type of a beating. For me, that was a gangsterism type of a beating. For me, that was like bamkandile man lo mfana, bamkandile. I hope ukuthi uzoba grand. I hope ukuthi uzoba ingqondo yakhe izobuya ibe normal. I hope ukuthi akasi traumatized for the rest of his life. I hope ukuthi uzophila abe healthy, abe grand, abe sane, abe normal. I hope so. Ngathi angaphola abe right. I don't think there is any amount of crime that they could have done in that polo playa, in that slow lane, to have caused such disrespect that they deserve to bakandwe kanjalo or akandwe kanjalo lo yamfana. Yes, maybe there obviously isn't smoke with no fire. I don't think bavele bamsukele nje mhlawumbe intwana itelelile, mhlawumbe intwana ibhedile ke. Mhlawumbe beyishaya into za weekend ebishaya or whatever, but I don't think ukuthi intwana deserve ukuthi kandiwe ngamabhutsa angaka amakhorupana angaka phethe ama AK ekubeni igebenga sisigandi kanje. No, you see riding, it's unfair bafethu intwana tsa rona tsena. And the legal side of it, I don't know if the boy has had any legal advice. I don't know how well he's doing in hospital. I don't know when that thing happened. But at the same time, if I was him, I would get legal advice. And if I stood a case to launch a lawsuit, I would definitely do so. I would sue the state. And then the last issue on the other side of the leadership, Honorable Paul Mashatile, I think the noble thing to do, which I don't know, I mean, I'm not a politician, is to offer a public statement like he already did, to visit the family of the victim, to show that you care as somebody who would like to become a president in the country in the future, because you're currently deputy president. Show that you care. We're going towards the elections. As much as other people can say, yeah, but it's campaigning, it's PR stunts, well, let's just do better. But I still think for somebody that will be entrusted by millions of people to potentially become, the first citizen of the country in the next, less than 20 months, I think, is somebody who needs to be going to the family, showing that he cares, finding out about the well-being of the boy, maybe even visiting them in hospital, maybe covering the hospital costs, and maybe just quietly negotiating with the family. It's valam law, Noma ngabe imalini, noma ngabe bangakhafa ama medical costs, just even for a trauma, na for a damage abangabe bayenzile, traumatize intwana, mhlambe baringisana nefamily yakhe ke bamshiye ngesincane nyana. Mhlambe ba offer kumkhafele varsity if student uyageleza, or if mhlambe uyaspana ba offer kumgaya compensation fee nyane ethiza abangayinegotiate, Yes, noma ngabe PR stand, but at least get thina as citizens, sifile sengathi at least the DP cares. He cares about the youth of the country. Because this is the same youth that in literally like a month ago in June that he was speaking about. This is the same youth that he was talking about how they should behave in this generation of now. to be inspired by the youth of 76, but the very same youth, when they misbehave, I don't think this is the type of punishment we should give them in public, especially the fact that there is a video. So I think we can do better, and I think as a politician he can use this positively as a teachable moment to show that he cares and to show how sorry he is, but also to do right by the boy and his family. But then again, I'm not a PR I'm not a PR expert. I'm not a politician. I wouldn't know, how the processes go, or does he have to wait for investigations? But sometimes it's not like Lanton is giving, It's not like Lanton is giving. And then another thing, just if they do find a Machita guilty, or if they find them to be in the wrong, even if angafuna ukubagcuza ke mhlamba balahlele ku suspension. Untanga mhlambe bamshaya nge suspension without pay, maybe for a month or 2 or 3 months nyana or something. Okay, 3 months ibhaya kakhulu mhlambe for inyanga, okay, just to show naye untanga or amachita la kade aganda intwana, instead yokuthi mhlambe life imove on nje nabo bavele khabo le ntwana bazoxolisa self. Uyangiunderstand? But then again, I don't know legally ukuthi mhlambe that might be constituting admitting to the crime or those type of things. I don't know. But just njengesintu or ubuntu ukuthi asingagandini intwana zethu. Bekuyithi just hardly a month ago sizikhuthaza intwana nabo cheriboti nengcosi zethu ukuthi let them become that progressive youth of 2023 that should be inspired by the youth of 1976. And hardly a month later sokuyithi sesiyabaganda, because even nala machita kata ganda le ntwana machita abona ama-grotman ama-ankela ama-time ezigrot bafethu le ntwana qualifies ukuthi kuba ingcosi yethu, qualifies ukuba mshana wethu, qualifies ukuba i-last born yethu or your-first born yethu. Angeke siyigande kanje intwana bafethu, please bafethu. Mabhaya abantu abagangayo ade abaphethe ibhama abadeserve ukugandiwa kanje. Hayi intwana nje edelelayo yenza ama-flop nyana nje traffic enokhira kuyangazi yenzeni, but I don't think ukuthi deserve ukugandiwa kanje, because umuntu omunye ongekwazi ukuthi unama-conditions anjani, even mhlawumbe naleyo trauma ne-shock le ntwana ingagcina ibhoda. So nesidumbu laphayana kanti umuntu wabhoda, you beat him to death. Come on bafethu, I think we can do better.